Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shakes. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey. Okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin powder, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISOT down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl BondyBlue, and I'm back for another one. Damn it, hold up. All right, come on, white man, scream for me. What's going on, Instagram people? I'm live right now. We're about to get into the thing, girl. Okay, I'm about to read off these topics to y'all so y'all know what we about to get into. Okay, I like to write it down on paper, make sure it's real. We're gonna see the Jocelyn and Amber Rose fight again. We talked about it yesterday, but we're gonna play a video that was her explaining the fight before it actually came out. Girl, we're going to discuss Trump and this alleged ear. Was there ear? Was it ever shot? Was it a maxi pad? Was it just a regular, without the wings? Like, what type of pad was it on the fake ear that may or may not have gotten shot, ricocheted, or, hit with some glass? Girl, we don't know anything about what's going on with that goddamn ear. All we know is it looked good when he went golfing the other day. Candace Owens. A lot of y'all are gonna come because y'all want to hear me get into Candace Owens' ass when it comes to these stats. When it comes to people misrepresenting numbers in order to skew them in their favor. And it's just a straight up lie. It's just a straight up lie. And I'm sick and tired of it because y'all think she's so fucking smart and she's not. Chris Brown. Update on Chris Brown. Y'all know he liked to beat people up. He allegedly beat some people up. We're gonna talk about that. Jada Waiter. Okay. You gotta love a sister that is trying to defend her dumb ass sister. We gotta talk about those things. Ice Spice did an interview and talked about Nicki Minaj and Lotto, and we'll discuss that. As if I care about Ice Spice. Y'all make me care about these people. Then we're gonna go over Khaotic's diss track, which wasn't even a diss track. That shit was like a love letter. Okay, Khaotic's love letter to Scrappy. Okay, and then we're gonna discuss Jennifer Williams. That's what we got on the roster today, girl. All right, YouTube people, we're about to get into it. It's 300 of y'all in the room. Make sure y'all like the video as y'all come through. Instagram. This is where I'm at right now. Get into it, y'all. Okay. All right. Had to say goodbye to those people. Hold up. Gotta go back and watch that. Okay. Shout out to Cool Ash. So y'all, last night, I hate the fact that the show did not have as many people as I would have liked. So Jamming Session needs to do better with promotion. Okay. And y'all got to come through, New Orleans people. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I want them to change the name. I'm gonna leave it alone. But I had fun though. I was able to try out some of my material, and now I feel like I'm ready to actually go and do the open mic nights at the comedy shows. So hopefully Sunday I'll get my balls about me and go over there to Hi Ho and put my name on the list and get on stage and see how it feels to actually be like in a comedy club and do the shit. But I feel like, nigga working their way up to this shit, man. While we waiting for more people to come into the room, I saw that what's your boy name? Funny Marco took Bobby Althoff, whatever the fuck her name is, the white girl who does the weird interviews with celebrities. He took her off his tour because her comedy doesn't translate to stage from the internet. Okay, listen. Shout out to Tasha. There aren't many of us that can translate from the internet to in person that well. I'm just saying. It's hard. It's not an easy thing. But I also feel like, how did you think you was gonna get on a live stage and not talk, and that was gonna be funny to people? It's because she's white, right? Like that's why, right? Like she thought it would work because she's white. You think that's what it was? You think that's what it was? Anyway, this is a little intro. Okay, but I definitely feel like I'm excited to get into it. You know what I'm saying? And see how. And shout out to Kay and Amanda. So I told y'all my girls from the Reset by Design wellness trips. We really be, saying, forming real relationships and shit. And they came through last night. And I mean flew here. Kay flew here just to come and see the show and hang out with Amanda and me, and then got on a plane this morning and went back home and went to work. When I tell y'all I love them, I love them. Okay. So we had a really good time, and I'm so grateful that they were there. Because they were there, I was able to really see what I was given, because sometimes you don't know how the crowd feels about you. And it's so funny because I went to the next show, the other jamming session that goes on at the exact same time, that is hosted by one of my homeboys from college, who's also a comedian, and he's really great. And even him being as great as he is on stage, one of the things he said on stage was, I never know how y'all feel out here. And I was just like, even him being as dope as he is, knows that, yeah, sometimes you just got to be up there doing your thing and just see what, hey, I'm just gonna do my thing. And it works, it works. It don't, we'll just see. You know what I mean? If it's working, then hopefully I'll get another gig. You know what I mean? Like that. So yeah, it was a cool experience. We went there and we got something to eat and we talked, and it really was us needing to just link up and be around some music and eat and dance and shit. You know what I'm saying? We had a good time though. So shout out to Kay and Amanda for coming through and recording me, and just thank y'all, because I don't think I would have. I think I probably would have pushed myself, but it was just nice having them there. It was just nice. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get on into the thing, okay? Because it's so much going on, girl. Hold up. I want to start with the Jocelyn thing. I do. I want to start with Jocelyn Lyons, since that was the first thing we talked about in the last live. Make sure y'all check the live out from yesterday if y'all haven't. Okay, because we discussed the fight. We played the fight over and over again several times. Okay. Make my way downtown, walking fast. Faces fast as I'm homebound. Okay. Here we go.
It's the HBCU college that I went to. I got into a fight because we was in a fucking classroom.
Tell us who it was.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you later. I'm not. Somebody tried to attack me, and I motherfucking put their motherfucking head through their glass. my other homie called me. He was like, "Bitch, the motherfucking the stain from her head is still on there." Yeah. I was like, "Y'all niggas ain't wiped this shit down." Fake ass niggas. It's.
I want y'all to pay attention to when people be lying. When people be lying and they got to throw some extra vibrato on that shit. Girl, what you talking about? Fake ass niggas. What? They fake because they didn't wipe down the glass that allegedly had Amber's head print on it from when you bashed her head into the glass? Let's run it again, people. Let's hear it one more time.
It's a HBCU college that I went to. I got into a fight because we was in a fucking classroom.
Tell us who it was.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you later. Somebody, no, I'm not. Somebody tried to attack me, and I motherfucking put their motherfucking head through the glass. You know, my other homie called me. He was
through the glass. My other homie, they coming.
Like, bitch, you know the motherfucking you know
the motherfucking because I'm thinking about what I'm trying to say because I'm lying like a motherfucker.
The stain from her head is still on there.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all niggas ain't wipe this shit down. Fake ass niggas. Like, it's an H.
So Tammy said actually, I heard from people that were there that she did actually beat her to a pulp after this moment, gave her 2 black eyes and hurt several security guards in the process, but I ain't want to gossip. So Tammy's saying that she still came in after and beat her up. Okay. That's fine. Okay. They said, okay. Okay. If Tammy said it, I want to believe it. I just don't see her head going through no glass. I don't know, y'all. See, now I don't know what to believe because Tammy said she saw some people that was there. I don't know. What I did see was Jocelyn not really wanting to be on camera. And also us seeing Amber's face after all of that. And nothing was wrong with Amber's face. So I don't know when Jocelyn beat Amber up, but we never saw it on Amber's face. I don't know. When I think about it, the show, I don't remember seeing Amber's face messed up after when they went back to talk to the people. See, that's why you can't believe everything you hear. What I'm going to tell y'all is I felt this moment. That's what I felt. And if she beat her up so bad after the fact, I need to know if it was a one-on-one. Because the way Jocelyn get down, I've never really seen her win a fight on a one-on-one. It's definitely pow, 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 pow. Like, it's definitely giving. And them niggas ran up, and I was like, pow, pow. And I flied over the couch, right? And I tucked and rolled and shit, and they start spraying. But they were spraying high, and I was ducking low, and I had ran out that bitch, and then I went and got on the elevator, right? And then I had seen this weird looking ass couple, this short white guy and this tall black lady telling him that she was a blind. And honestly, like, I kind of got them up out their clothes, you know what I'm saying, so that I can get the fuck up out of there, you know what I'm saying? And that's a low down dirty shame. That's what I feel like might have been going on in that moment. Tammy said she heard, y'all. She said she heard. It's all the laughing emojis for me. Girl, Jocelyn got beat up. And that's the verdict. The verdict is the bitch got beat up. Let's move on. So, speaking of people that's always lying and shit, why you always lying? Why you fucking lying?
I'm not clear exactly where you said there were 8 shell casings on the roof, so 8 bullets were fired. We obviously know that Mr. Comparatori lost his life. Two other rally goers were injured, seriously injured, and then the one that hit President Trump. Does that account for, were some of these individuals hit multiple times? Where did all 8 bullets go is, I guess, my question.
I don't have that in front of me. I'm happy to circle back and get that to you. It's assuming we have that information yet. As I said, I think with respect to former President Trump, there's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that hit his ear. So it's conceivable, although as I sit here right now, I don't know whether that bullet, in addition to causing the grazing, could have also landed somewhere else. But I believe we've accounted for all of the shots.
So you've accounted for all of the shots, but you can't tell us what happened to this nigga's ear?
The cartridges. So let us get
that. It's my understanding that the very first one was the one that hit the president. Is that very first shot, or is that not accurate?
I don't, as I sit here right now, I don't know the answer to that. I believe.
Why don't you know the answer to that? That is what the fuck we are here to talk about. You were supposed to know. That is what you were preparing to do once you got here. Why don't you know? I'm so tired of them responding like this to questions that really should be very cut and dry.
We know the answer to that. I just don't have it in front of me.
So
I guess
you
I'm
know
not
the
clear
answer, but you don't. What the fuck? This is the hearing committee.
Exactly where you said there were 8 shell casings on the roof, so 8 bullets were fired. We obviously know that Mr. Compratore lost his life. 2 other.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's really giving lies and falsehoods. It's really, I'm just saying, y'all, hold up. It's really giving lies and falsehoods. Because why don't you have it in front of you, sir? This is what you were doing. This is what all of this is for today. Why don't you have it in front of you? I would be like, well, I guess we won't continue this until you have it in front of you and you can answer that question for me. That would be my vibe. That would be my vibe. Okay, well, we're going to shut it down and we'll come back tomorrow and hopefully you'll have it in front of you then. And if you don't have it in front of you then and you don't have the answer, then we'll come back the next day until you do. The fuck?
So can you
This is the ear, y'all. This is the ear that was supposed to be bleeding.
see that?
Today is Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. That video of Donald Trump playing golf was filmed today at Bedminster in New Jersey. Go back and watch the beginning of that and look at both of Donald Trump's ears, both of which are clearly visible in that clip, neither of which have any visible injury of any kind.
So can you see that?
Today is Tuesday.
Yeah. Can you see that? Can you see that? I'm sorry, y'all. It's not giving real, y'all. It's not giving real. It's not. It's giving setup. Them other people dying, I feel like, was absolutely real. And I also feel like on some level that was by design. Because that would make it real. Because people actually got harmed and lost their lives or got hurt. But Trump, what's up with your ear? And I'm trying to understand why the blood never looked real. Y'all can say what y'all want to, but every single picture I saw of him with the blood on his face it didn't look real. The blood didn't look real. Straight up. Straight up. I don't even know what's going on out here. I don't know how stupid they think we are. We're not all in the cult. So I don't know, how dumb they think we are, but I'm not feeling it at all, child.
Yeah.
Let's move on. More politricking.
Yeah, and then there's the DEI press.
Is it Alec Lace? Alec Lace decided to go on a racist, misogynistic rant about Kamala.
Secretary telling you that the DEI vice president is the future of the party here. And so the future looks kind of dim for the Democrats here, but this is no shocker either. Kamala Harris, she's the original Haktua girl. That's the way she.
The Haktua girl. Can somebody explain to me what the fuck that means? I understand that it is a racial epithet. I do. Is that to be correct? That is a slight to, I'm guessing, maybe Native people. I'm not exactly sure. But it feels like a racist comment made.
She got where she is, and
the Haktua girl also does like fucking to get to the top. Is that like a Native American and or Indian whore slight? Is that what that was? Is that what? Because I'm trying to pick up on context. I'm mad at these people who are smiling.
no, the party's going downhill
The woman isn't smiling.
if it's in her hands.
The party is going downhill if it's in her hands, as opposed to the party in Trump's hands. Is that right?
Tough. That was harsh.
It was harsh. Yeah, you did go too far. No, you're not on target. You should have gotten fired. It means BJ. They call her. That's what I thought. I thought they were calling her a hoe. As I said, when Candace said it, nobody is fucking to the vice presidency, y'all. I don't care what y'all are talking about. I don't care what you are talking about. Kamala Harris could have fucked every person that she worked with and still would have had to go to work and actually do some goddamn work to be a lawyer, a senator, a district attorney for the state of California, then a vice president. You still got to go to work when you do a job like that. There's no amount of coochie giving or head giving that is going to put you in that seat if you cannot be in that seat. She's not a man. She's not a man. No woman of color gets to where Kamala Harris is if she is not qualified. And honestly, he also called her a DEI hire. I am really tired of them basically calling Black people being hired at jobs you don't feel they should get DEI, as if DEI means the person is still not qualified. DEI does not mean the person is not qualified. It means we live in a racist system that forces people to make laws and incentivize corporations and businesses to hire people of color because otherwise your racist ass would not. It does not mean the person is not qualified. That's stupid. I don't know who's falling for this trick bag. I don't know who's actually allowing this shit to mean something to them, with the president being a reality star known for grabbing coochie everywhere he goes for the past 30 years or so, 40 years, since the goddamn 70s. Are you serious? Y'all made a reality star president, and you are arguing with us about the lawyer, the senator, the district attorney, the vice president. You're arguing with us that she slept her way to the top and is not qualified in comparison to the reality star that paid his way into that seat, exploiting people's ignorances and rage baiting everybody, right? That's better. Oh my God, you guys are so stupid. Alec Lace, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Moving on. Candace. Let's get into Candace.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I'll rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
So after he says that, he does in fact shoot her, and she dies. And what my understanding is that she shot him in the head. So those two deputies, you have Deputy Sean Grayson, another one who I'm not sure.
She shot him in the head. Get your words together, Candace.
First, they're obviously speaking calmly to her in the home, and then she goes to the stove to turn off the pot of boiling water, and then she picks up the pot, and the other deputy steps up away from the hot steaming water. Now, when this first was spoken about, we were told that, I don't know, there was some sort of a threat with the boiling water. Sure, yes, she's acting erratically, and there is a situation in which she could have thrown the boiling water at the police officers, but they were nowhere near her. And then they shoot her, which to me, given the context of the fact that you knew that this woman was not mentally there, and even if she did throw boiling water at you, I don't see how saying, she said, I will rebuke you. I think she said, in the name of the Lord. And then he says, no, you will not, because I will shoot you. I mean, that is like very extreme, very aggressive. And he then proceeds to, she says, I will shoot you in the face. I mean, that's just like, what are you even talking about? Over a woman with boiling water. In my opinion, he should have simply used his taser if he felt threatened by the steaming water. Or if he felt that he absolutely had to use his gun, why didn't he shoot her in the foot? Or somewhere lower? This just did not seem like an appropriate response to me whatsoever.
Okay, I'm agreeing with her thus far.
Now, parking that aside, of course, as I have said since the beginning of time, there are mistakes that police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen, and the idea that now you're going to use this situation, and all the usual suspects are already involved, we know that Attorney Crump is already involved, to then try to make Black Americans believe that this happened simply because she was Black is pointedly ridiculous.
It's not, though. It's not, though. He would have thought differently if she was white. He would have handled her differently if she was white. We have literally seen white women show up to police stations and shoot into police stations and live to tell the story. You don't often see on the news white women being shot in their homes by police officers. That does not often happen. Now, when white people are doing illegal shit and get involved in situations with police officers, do they end up getting killed more than black people? Yes, they do. But we're going to get into that.
So I am saying to Black Americans today, do not take this bait. Yes, what happened in this situation, I think he's going to have a very hard time, this officer, saying that he absolutely felt so threatened by boiling water that the only solution was for him to mindfully say, I'm going to shoot you in the face. And that's what he did. I think that that's going to be a very steep hill to climb. But the reaction from Black America cannot be exactly what they want. There is a reason that whoever is in control of Joe Biden's account instantly tweeted about this, okay? It's because they think we're stupid. They think we're emotional. I think that we always respond illogically and emotionally, and that it's an easy way for them to shore up votes by saying, oh, look, forget that we've destroyed everything around you and that we got you to burn down your neighborhoods, burn down your neighborhoods in 2020. And then obviously stole a bunch of money because none of that money actually went to making your neighborhoods better. And so now those communities are desolate. Forget all of that, because look, another video. And this means racism is back, and vote for us because we're going to show you how emotional we are. And that's exactly what Joe Biden did. He tweeted this on the heels. He wrote, Sonia Massia.
And this is why I start to get aggravated with Candace. Because they do race bait us, y'all. They do post things to upset Black people to get an emotional response out of us. But I don't feel like we felt like, oh my God, if this lady had not been murdered by the police, as this often happens, I would definitely have not been voting for Kamala. Nobody, what? Right. Racism never left. This is a consistent issue we're talking about. Actually, this police officer has been arrested and I believe has not been allowed bail. He's like remanded, if I'm correct. This is, and the thing that makes me upset about it is that if we were not getting mad about it in previous years, I don't think that he would have gotten arrested now. Because if y'all can recall, it is always so hard to get them fucking arrested when they kill someone. Donald Trump wants to give police officers immunity. So I want to understand what exactly is the point here, Candace? What's the point? Don't vote. Biden's not running for presidency. He's not running for presidency anymore. So him posting this means what?
Beloved mother, friend, daughter, and young Black woman should be alive today. Sonia's death at the hands of a police officer reminds us that all too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of the rest of us do not.
That's a real statement. That's honestly what goes on. Period. We all are always scared to call the police, no matter what's going on, out of fear that the police will kill us. This is the exact same reason that Megan said that nothing happened and all of that, like was so scared to tell the truth about what happened with the Tory Lane situation when it initially happened. This is 2020, right? This was summer 2020, 2021, whichever one it was, 2021. Yeah. After the George Floyd, after all of that shit happened and the police show up, girl, I don't know nothing. I ain't see nothing. I just want y'all to leave me alone. Because you can end up getting killed when you call for help. Everybody, we know this.
Sonia's family deserves justice. I am heartbroken for her children and family as they face this unthinkable and senseless loss. Jill and I mourn with the rest of the country, and our prayers are with Sonia's families, loved ones, and community during this devastating time. Okay, again, going to say here, this happened in Springfield, Illinois, that the only reason whoever is in control of his account is putting that out there is because too many Black Americans are turning toward Trump. They think too many Black Americans are catching on to the Democrat scam. And so they scan everyone.
Girl, are you really still acting like Trump is a viable option for presidency in this situation, Candace?
One of these situations, and they leave out the hard facts. And the hard facts are that if you examine this just based on a percentage rate, white Americans, unarmed, are more likely to be shot and killed by police officers in mistakes, shot and killed by police officers in these correspondences than Black Americans. That is a fact.
Thank you. Thank you. She finally said it. Okay, so let's talk about that. So I looked it up. Okay. And these are older stats, but trust me, I promise you they probably hold true because they're consistent over the past decade that there are 251 million white people in this country. Do y'all hear me? Do you have your pencils? 250 million, give or take, between the numbers of 250, 230 million white people in this country. That's how many. There are 45 Black African American people. I'm sorry, 45 million. So did you hear me? There's about 250 million white people. There's 45 million Black people. Okay, that's the resident population of the United States. And I'm looking at the 2022 numbers. Okay. Now, let's talk about the number of people shot to death by the police in the United States from 2017 to 2024. It says here that in 2023, hold up, y'all. It's not okay. Yeah, I forgot you had to press on it. In 2023, I believe they said, did I get it? Damn, y'all, I hate when I do that. I screenshot it, but I have to click on it in order for it to give me the exact number. Either way, half. So if, let's say, if 400, because that was the number, about 400 and something, let's say 450 white people were killed by the police. 220 something Black people were killed by the police. So usually what the numbers show is that even with white people having more than quadruple our population, we are still making up half their number of people being murdered by the police. Do you know what that means? Does that make sense for everybody? If there is 240 million white people and only 45 Black African American people, yet we still make up half of the amount that theirs is for getting killed by the police. That means we're getting killed more per capita. Because how the fuck are we not even half of white people's population, y'all? Black people don't even make up half of the amount of white people that are in this country. Yet and still, we cover half the amount of murders by police officers that they do. So if they get 400 and something murders and we still getting 200 and something murders, but the population is 240 million versus 45 million, that means per capita, more Black people are being murdered by police officers than white people. What she is discussing is the fact that because there are, like I said, 200 million more white people in this country, basically, than Black people, they are going to get a higher number because they make up a larger percentage of the population. But when you look at how often Black people are being killed by police officers in this country, based on our population, we should not make up that amount of people getting killed by the police if you acknowledge the fact that our population is much smaller. She's relying on y'all to be stupid and listen to her with her hard R's and her I went to school with white people intellect. She's really relying on how she admits herself to make y'all think that she's smarter than you. She's fucking stupid if she thinks that what she said made sense. Black Americans are killed at a much higher rate than white Americans. It's period. What am I seeing here? White non-Hispanic, 2.4 million per year. Black, 6.1 per million per year. And this is the number, because this was from, child, when I screenshot it, I didn't screenshot the goddamn year. I'm sorry, y'all. But either way, because you can Google these numbers, y'all. Y'all can Google this shit. It's the first shit that once you Google the question, it all pops up for you. It says that there was 2,347 Black people killed by police officers. There was 4,438 white people killed by police officers. However, y'all see how large of a number? That's still half. That's still half, y'all. When there's still only 40 million Black people and 190 million white people, y'all. That number still shows they are killing us more per capita than they are killing one another. And it is because in their minds, we are to be put down. We are not to be reasoned with. We are not to be given empathy. We are not to be given the benefit of the doubt. Race is not everything, y'all. But race absolutely shows up in the minds of Americans all over this country with the way they will handle and treat people of color and Black people specifically. And when you get up there and you deny that that's what's happening, you make it easier for people to think that that's not what's happening. Gaslighting us is not going to make it any better, Candace. And that's how we know with all of your rhetoric and acting like you care about Black people in a scam of the Democrats, it's all a fucking scam. You think the Republicans, you think just because they're being upfront about how they don't give a fuck, it's not a scam? You the DEI hire, honey. Didn't Amber Rose make it to the main stage before you did after all of the work you put in for these people? I hope that made sense for everybody, because I know numbers are hard for y'all to, like, you know, visualize when I'm talking about it. But nah, you ain't about to run that one. Hey, Talia, thank you for the super chat. Giving blanket immunity to people and ignoring the circumstances of a situation is insane. Shaking my head. It would just give liberty to that group to do whatever they feel like doing, including unaliving. Yes, Talia, you'll get it. Oh my God. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to take a quick little break. And then we're going to come back for more of whatever the fuck's on top of the blows right now.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you said, anywhere.
All right, y'all, and we're back. Chris Brown is back in the news. As we discussed yesterday, Chris Brown and some of his security guards allegedly beat the shit out about 4 or 5 men at his concert. I was trying to understand who these men were and what they were doing there and what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just trying to understand. I understand that men go to Chris Brown concerts, y'all. I am very clear that the gay boys and even some men that just like Chris Brown, they like, you know, ratchet, angry nigga R&B. You know what I'm saying? They really can get into they bitch nigga feelings at a Chris Brown concert, you know, screaming into the air on a really bad note about how you know, hate that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Deuces, whatever the fuck he sings now. I don't know. Gliding across the floor, child. I don't know. Anyway, I know that there are men that are there, but I'm trying to understand what the circumstances were for 4 of them to end up in a brawl with this nigga. So let's get into the update. Looks like Chris Brown and Yella Beezy are facing yet another lawsuit on top of the 50 million. Oh my God, the 50 million one. This time from the security guard that was mixed in drama the night when he was on duty when a major brawl broke out backstage with the orders allegedly given by Chris himself. Oh, did we mention the lawsuit is worth $15 million? According to TMC, Frederick R. Overpeck says he was working as a security guard at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth on July 20th when he was specifically instructed to work the backstage meet and greet where the alleged tussle took place, child. Now, here's the tea. 4 guys who apparently were invited to Chris's VIP experience after the show claimed that the 1111 singer recognized them as former ops and instructed his goons, including the That's On Me rapper Yella Beezy, to fuck them up. Ooh, the security guard describes the scene as a prison yard beatdown. Overpeck even claims he witnessed a 300-pound henchman smush one of the guys like a bug and says when he tried to step in, he was punched and kicked from Breezy's gang, which left the hard-working 58-year-old with a cracked vertebra in his neck and a severely injured hip. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. I don't know when y'all gonna stop. I don't know when y'all gonna stop with Chris Brown. You know, I feel like Chris Brown shows y'all all the time, every day, that he is completely out of control. Why would you invite people backstage at your concert for this shit? I really feel like these niggas are so full of themselves, high on life, I guess. And they just have delusions of grandeur that make them think, well, I don't know if it's delusions because y'all let them get away with everything they do wrong. And that's why we y'all, that's the thing. It's so aggravating when y'all assume that somebody is changed and wants forgiveness just so you can go back to liking them. Because a lot of y'all make excuses for Chris Brown and the shit he's done over the years and act like the only thing he ever did was beat up Rihanna as if that wasn't enough. And it's not that we feel like he shouldn't be able to continue to make music, but do you think a person should be able to use their money to continue to victimize other people? Do you think a person should be able to invite people backstage, they thinking that they about to meet him on some cool shit and they jump and beat the people? Like, y'all think that's some shit that should be able to go down at somebody's concert where there are other people like this security guard that can get hurt that's just trying to do their fucking job? Like, what about all of the other people that are put in jeopardy? In all honesty, I feel like I hope everybody get their money. I hope everybody get that money. However they need to get it. Because that's insane. And it's reckless as fuck. And it's just stupid. It's crazy. Oh, you already know. You already know why. You know why no officers reported anything? Because everybody that's an officer on a job like that is doing a detail. When you're doing a detail job, that mean that, checks and balances and that shit. You being paid for by who you being paid. You being paid by who you being paid by, basically. Oh my God, y'all. But y'all gonna keep supporting him. Y'all gonna keep paying thousands of dollars so that he could feel on your booty and put his negative, evil nigga energy on your body. And you gonna feel happy about it because, y'all love ain't shit niggas, no matter how ain't shit they are. I'm just saying, y'all wonder why people don't want him to perform places? Sounds like gang business. It is. It is. But why are you doing that at your concert where other people that are not involved in gang business can get hurt is what I'm saying. It's just stupid, y'all. It's stupid at this point to even be handling and dealing in that shit at this point. Like, to me, it just shows his continued recklessness and his lack of growth as a human. But y'all will continue to believe that he's supposed to be forgiven for bad doings and shit like that when there hasn't ever really been any change. At the concert, they were kicked out, but they came back after. He didn't invite them back there. Oh, okay. Okay, y'all saying that the story is a lie. I believe y'all. The blogs don't be telling the truth all the time. I guess, some other way they got backstage and ended up getting beat up. I don't know. But we're going to act like Chris didn't have anything. Chris didn't have nothing to do with it. Okay. All right. It just, it happened to him. Okay. We'll see how it all plays out. We'll see how it all plays out. To me, this seems to be a pattern of behavior. To me. This is a pattern of behavior for me. But if y'all want to think that, it's not what people are saying it is, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's crazy for you to keep getting into situations like this. You always assaulting somebody. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into LeToya Luckett. She was on the Breakfast Club, shared some shit. Let's hear.
You have to have a little crazy in you to do this, to play this character.
See, I had to tap into something.
You tapped into something.
But the thing about being an actor,
y'all know I gotta worry about the copyright. So I'm gonna go on and off screen with this.
You can't judge the character. So I couldn't go into this thing saying, well, Toya wouldn't do that, or would Toya really say that, or I can't do that. So I and the reason I decided to play this character is because I felt her story deserved to be told. And there are people out here not going through something as extreme as this, but people that are maybe suffering in silence, or, they feel they're being treated unfairly in a marriage or any kind of relationship, and they don't have the guts to speak up about it. So I enjoy playing roles, like this. And I wanted to feel stretched. This was something that was out of the ordinary for me. I've played the well-to-do wife who has it all together. No, I got in there and I was like, strip me down. I want to look absolutely crazy. And when I was sending photos from set to like my family members, they were like, okay, wait, what? Let me show up. Where you at? Because you look nuts.
You ever got that crazy in a real relationship? You ever at all had to get a little crazy?
You know what's so funny?
Uh-oh.
At the airport just yesterday.
Oh, you got crazy yesterday.
I was looking. No, I didn't get crazy yesterday. I was looking through my phone for something, and I saw that I had stored like a side chick's number from my ex-boyfriend in my phone. I was like, why do I still have this?
You forgot to call her?
I never called her.
Yeah.
But why do I even have this in here?
Because you wanted to call her.
It was just a just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. But I had to have a little bit of offness. There was a little bit of something.
How long was it in
Why
your
does
phone,
that mean
though?
offness?
It's been there.
Like
maybe
before COVID?
Wait, I'm gonna say 2007.
Jesus.
That's why I was like, I know I've had several phones since this.
Did you feel like just texting her and be like, hey, you still fucking with him? I'm not. I just want to know, did it work out for y'all?
It did not. It did not. I don't think he's a settling type, but I just feel like I had to have a little bit of some off.
I don't think that means you off.
Why did I have it though?
Because you wanted to call her and see what was going on. Woman to woman. I'm just calling you woman to woman.
I was ready to go for the woman to woman conversation. Right. But but I'm also the type that I'm like, I'm not even gonna give you that type of energy. Like, okay, if I'm not gonna be in no competition for no man or anybody. So if you want him, sis, and if he wants you, by all means.
Gotcha.
Y'all have that. But
Did you erase the number?
I did not. So I should go.
Just in case.
Just in case.
I should go and handle that.
If she's a well-known side chick, you never know.
No, she's not. She was very, and at the end of the day, me and her probably could have been friends. She's super sweet, quiet to herself, no issue.
Why the hell you know all of this about this woman? You did a whole profile check on her?
She's a Virgo.
Social security number is, no, I did. Yeah, we get off that. But yeah, I thought about that last night.
You have to have a little crazy.
Okay, wait. I see somebody say we all have that just in case number. We do? Girl, we do? I ain't know that. I ain't know I needed a just in case number. I know I'm the fucking in case of emergency in the phone, and that's that's all I need to know. I thought My Husband's Wife Was Dead is the name of the movie, and it's a Lifetime movie. Oh, girl, I'm gonna have to go see. That sounds like that's good. I love a good thriller. It's gonna be our Lifetime this Saturday. Okay, on Lifetime this Saturday. So this Saturday, y'all, we gonna be at the house watching this on Lifetime like old bitches. Let me know. We may have to do that, but I'm not keeping no number to no side chick. Y'all, okay, so like I don't deal with shit like that, but I also feel like in my life, like I'm good on that. Like I don't need to. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to do none of that shit. Like whatever it is, I'll find out and I'll remove myself. But I don't need to have no number on no bitch, man. Nah, that's crazy. That's not something that I really ever wanted to do. Okay. But you know that's good for LeToya Luckett, and we do want to see her in this new movie. Y'all know I'm trying to see if I could get like a trailer, but I don't want to get. Y'all know how they be, y'all. Y'all know how they be. You can't even like post a trailer, you know what I'm saying, without them acting crazy on the internet. Okay, hold up. You'll see our bad bitch coming through now. What's the hola? Okay.
Been through. That's the first thing you think to ask me?
Sorry. Okay. I'm in shock. I don't know what to say.
How about I'm glad to know you're still alive?
I
am. She's a multi.
Said it's just.
I don't remember saying this day over.
I don't envy that.
I mean, you look good. I mean, considering all she must have gone through, like she said, it's just.
I don't remember saying.
So, okay, y'all. So she's the wife. Okay. So she's the wife that they thought was dead. Okay. So it seems like they thought she was dead. She came back, and now her husband got some crazy bitch that's probably the one that was responsible for why everybody thought she was dead in the first place. It looked like it's good. Why they wearing the same dress, girl? And why is it the same baby doll like dress? I want Lifetime to start like keeping in mind that y'all writing these movies for Black people sometimes. Why would we wear that? Why would that be the outfit? Girl, I'm gonna have to watch it though. It looked like it might be good and messy. We'll see if it's better than the Tyler Perry one. Anyway, let's get into Jada Cheeves. Okay, Jada Waiter was on the Internet Girl podcasting as the girls do. And she was sticking up for her sister. And, you know, shout out to my girl, Erica De Niro, okay, because she's always talking about how y'all need to stop putting these niggas' names on y'all babies because these niggas ain't do shit. So what you putting that nigga name on your baby for? Like, what you giving him any type of, you know, shout out for? You know, nigga, shout out to you for giving me my sperm, but not helping me throughout my pregnancy at all. Like, the fuck? But anyway.
Back on topic. So you just revealed your child's father, which I'm not happy about, but we could talk about that.
Why are you not happy about it?
No, I mean,
let's just get into it.
I just feel like she did her pregnancy herself, so why give him a platform?
I don't think she was doing it to try to give him.
It wasn't about giving him the platform.
But that's what you did. But that's what you did, though. What was it? What was it about? What's it about?
Honestly, I didn't really give a fuck about what the fuck anybody had to say about it, because at the end of the day, who the fuck wake up with motherfucking Blaze every motherfucking day? Like,
You do.
Who the fuck buy the motherfucking milk?
You do. Who the fuck went 9 months? But you did.
Period.
So
So
why
it's
the fuck are we praising him?
Who the fuck praising him?
Not even praising, but it's like, why the fuck we giving him? But I think sometimes you gotta do stuff like that just to make people stand up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. You don't make no motherfucker stand up. To me, what it sound like is Jada is saying even being with you is helping this nigga platform in some type of way. Being your baby daddy is probably putting money in that nigga pocket in some type of way, giving him followers in some type of way. And what I'm telling your fucking ass is he ain't do shit for you in order for you to help him even in that little way. That's what she's saying. I don't know what this other bitch talking about. Sometimes you got to do stuff like that for them to step up. Girl, what?
It sucks that you gotta go, like the internet gotta be in the business for people to want to man up.
Yeah,
you know? But sometimes it take that. But it's like, why? Okay, so why?
Did it work? Did putting him on blast on the internet mean he stepped up?
We're not here to bash him.
Yeah.
Finish this.
You ain't got to bash him. We heard what you said. The truth is the truth.
Stop you. Right, you can come see about me. Back on topic.
She said she was playing, but she wasn't. She wasn't. I agree with her, girl. You went through a whole pregnancy by yourself, and you really out here, like, even mentioning that nigga online, girl. I would be one of them people posting that nigga faceless. Okay, take the face out. You ain't in nothing. Let me go through a goddamn pregnancy by myself and be the only one there day by day, step by step with my baby, and think I'm gonna get online and give you any clout off my back. You got me fucked up. That's crazy. Nah, it's given she wanted to claim her man openly to warn everyone else on his roster. Boop, 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 boop. Give it to the girl. Give it to the girl. Because that's exactly what it was. The look on her face. That's what the look on her face was telling me. The look on her face was telling me, I mean, but that's my baby daddy, and I love him, and I want to, I want him to know that I love him, and I want all these other folks to know that, it's my baby daddy, and so I ain't coming up off him if I want to come up off him. So if he comes to the baby, that mean that I'm on him. Okay, girl, live your life. Live your life, girl. Live your life. But I'm just saying, I understand where Jada is coming from. Absolutely, girl. You can already tell Jada is over there bringing all of the girls up with her. You can tell she dragging them hoes up to a higher level of being with her. You can tell. So y'all, Ice Spice slams her former friend that leaked her text messages where she called Nicki Minaj ungrateful and delusional. And now she coming back to clean it up. Okay. She said it's no secret that the internet was buzzing after Ice Spice's former friend attempted to expose the text messages, because Ice Spice is acting like she was all cool with Nicki, right? Y'all know how this go. All of the young girls had to go and like suck pussy and kiss a ring with Nicki Minaj. Some of them said no. Some of them said yes. Okay. Those that said yes create beef with the ones that said no for Nicki, right? Ice Spice was somebody that was on the coochie sucking side of this at some point. And then just like it usually does, you ask for something that they feel is disrespectful, but you think because you had to take the bottom of the barrel until you got on with Young Money and all of that, that the girl should have to also be doing fucked up dealings with you. Like, I think that's where a lot of that comes from. And I don't know about y'all, but I remember when I was working at the news station, you could tell that managers wanted you to suffer simply because they suffered when they had a bad manager. So to me, I feel like Nicki is often trying to put the young girls in a position she felt like she was put in when she first came into the industry, at a time when it was low-key kind of dead when it came to female rap on some slick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for real, but kind of for real. You know what I'm saying? But either way, in the screenshots posted by a Twitter user named Baby Storm, Ice described Nicki as ungrateful and delusional, and even claimed Nicki was jealous that she owned her masters. While Nicki or Spice never addressed the messages, in a new interview with Rolling Stone, Ice revealed what she was thinking during the moment. She said, I think that the saddest part of the whole situation is somebody I knew for so many years and called my friend had me open up and be vulnerable with them, and then took complete advantage of that for her own benefit, Ice says. So that was the saddest part, really, just feeling used, basically. As for her relationship with Nicki, Ice says they're good. I don't really think she cares about shit like that coming from a random girl. But what I said, girl, then you don't know Nicki. Nicki is absolutely keeping stock. She keeps stock of random people on the internet. She's absolutely keeping stock of what your friend said, you said in the posted text messages that prove you said what you said, girl. Anyway, but what I said in those texts was just in a moment of frustration around contract negotiations, Ice explained. But at the end of the day, regardless of how I felt in that moment, Nicki is still somebody I respect as an artist, and I'm always going to admire everything she's done for me in the culture. We don't have the closest relationship, but we're definitely good, Ice said. Girl, you coming trying to clean it up, but we gonna find out later on that Nicki ain't fucking with you, and she probably ain't fucking with you already, but definitely there's an extension of that. When it comes, like, girl, Nicki don't like when y'all talk about her bad in no type of way. So I definitely feel like you and Nicki are not cool anymore, girl. And the same thing happened with Lotto. I feel like, like trying to punk Lotto in some way. It was just, y'all, ever since she and Cardi beefed out, it just kind of snowballed to me. But anyway, neighbors, get into this. Ice Spice is finally speaking about her beef with Lotto, and it's safe to say that Ice doesn't really think it's a beef at all, child. During her interview with Rolling Stone, Ice says she feels like Lotto has dragged it on more than it needed to be. Though Ice admits her song Think You the Shit is about Lotto, she says too many months have passed for Lotto to still be making shit references. I feel like if we ever spoke and I asked her what's the issue, it'd be like a blank stare. It'd really be no issue whatsoever, especially from me, Ice says. I can understand a friendly competition, but I just feel like at this point it's a joke that she's just dragged out. And it's just not even funny. Well, you the one that made the song. You the one that made the stupid ass song. Like, bro, Think You the Shit is from January. You're just going to post a piece of shit cake to announce something that's good news for you. but it is kind of a compliment because you're taking something that's supposed to be a fun moment for you and you're making it about me again. Oops. Damn. Let's think about that for a second. Yeah. On some slick shit, Ice is not wrong. I don't think I would continue referring to myself as a shit or a fart. I don't think that's cute. I am the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like saying that, girl. In my meditation, when I'm speaking, like love over myself and shit, I be like, you that bitch, you that girl, you that girl. You know what I'm saying? I say that. I don't say you the shit. Okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm like, no, words have power. And I am way more than excrement. Okay, so we gotta up this vocabulary, bitch. But either way, I do feel like both of y'all are dragging it and acting like you're not dragging it, because Ice, if you weren't dragging it, then why are we still like adding more fuel to a fire in an interview with Rolling Stone? You didn't think saying that she was dragging it is going to cause more of an issue with y'all moving forward? I think y'all both know that beef is entertaining right now, especially hip hop rap beef. And I think y'all just trying to get y'all a little piece of the pie. And I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at y'all. Okay, y'all look like fucking Doublemint twins. Y'all should just be friends. Okay, y'all should just be friends. It's from June, but still. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Okay, y'all. I ain't got time for no copyright strike, but just write quick, write fast. I'm gonna read y'all some of the lyrics from Khaotic song, and I'm gonna let this little clip play for a second. Okay. So Khaotic responded to Scrappy saying he wanted to beat his ass and all of that shit, and he came out with a heartfelt message by music.
Then you ain't my kind, my thinking is different. I hustle like I'm never trying to go back to the trenches. It ain't no need to send no threats. We know you not no killer. You need to seek some therapy and stop drinking that liquor.
Okay. So that okay. These are some of the lyrics from Khaotic song. Not all of them, but some. I'm not an op, nigga. I'm not your opposition. You wasn't trying to play your part. I played my position. I told you, let's go get this money. But you didn't want to listen. I understand you ain't my kind. My thinking is different. I hustle like I'm trying to not go back to the trenches. It ain't no need to send no threats. We know you not a killer. You need to seek some therapy and stop drinking all that liquor. When shit hit the fan, you wasn't riding with us. And to keep it real, you was sometimey nigga. Sometime you want to be down. Sometime you want to be real. Sometime you want to be quiet. Sometime you tell me how you feel. You ain't my dog, nigga. Nah, you ain't my partner, nigga. You ain't real, nigga. You ain't rocking how I'm rocking. You ain't blood. You ain't my cuz. Because you would be riding with me if you was, nigga. You tell lies every time you go live, nigga. That sucker shit so weak. I'm not your op. You need to clean up your act like you got OCD. I'm super loyal, nigga. Peep it. And even though we beefing, I ain't never spaz and tell none of your fucking secrets. At the end of the day, nigga, you's a sometimey nigga. Sometimes you want to be down. Sometimes you want to be real. Sometimes you keep quiet. Sometimes you tell me how you feel. But you ain't my dog, nigga. Nah, you ain't my partner, nigga. You ain't a real nigga. You ain't rocking how I'm rocking. You ain't my blood. You ain't my cuz. Because if you was, you'd be riding, nigga. Y'all give it up for Khaotic. It's about. And I'm going to tell you how this is so bad for Scrappy. This is so bad for Scrappy. And I'm going to tell you why. Because essentially, Scrappy is the bigger artist, but Khaotic just did something better than Scrappy has ever really done. And really something he should be doing. Scrappy is an overly emotional ass nigga. You need to be writing it. You need to be making songs about it. Instead of hiding your feelings and acting like you all cool and you don't give a fuck. Like, sir, put it on a track. Make some music about your fucking feelings, how you feel about your mom, how you feel about breaking up with Bam. Like, get it all out on the wax and leave it there and move on with your life. But no, you over there just want to get a check for showing up as Lil Scrappy, doing the same shit over and over and over again. Khaotic came up here and gave you a good record over a good track, and honestly, something that was emotionally honest for him. It's a good song. Anybody that's, got a homeboy or a homegirl, they not fucking with no more because they ain't shit. This is your theme song right now, girl. This your theme song right now. Okay. Well, I can't wait to see how Scrappy's gonna respond to Khaotic's song. Shout out to Khaotic. If listen, my nigga gonna hustle hard if he ain't gonna do nothing else.
Your ass. It's up, my nigga.
I'm gonna beat your ass. It's up, my nigga. Okay.
Understand you ain't my kind, my thinking is different.
Okay, listen, I wonder what you gonna do now, Scrap. What you gonna do now, Scrap? Not in that order part too. Y'all stop trying to bring Mama D in this. Khaotic already told y'all that him and Mama D like this. Mama D ain't about to make no diss track about him. She would only be acting a fool if it was a woman he was beefing with, because that's her competition in her mind. She ain't about to beef with Khaotic over Scrappy. She gonna definitely have that. Come on now, this ain't for y'all. Come on now, this ain't for y'all. So one of my let's go ahead and get into the Jennifer Williams of it all. Let's do a quick little like the video, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I gotta go meet my homegirl for lunch. Okay, so like the video and let's get into Jennifer Williams. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and make sure that you come back for the Ooh Ladies First panel, which is on Jamie That's Me's channel this evening. Make sure you follow both of my girls so that you are abreast to the next time we have a show. Y'all know our Ooh Ladies First panels is a shit. So make sure y'all come through tonight. All right, y'all. Like the video. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Basketball Wives. Y'all know I do not watch Basketball Wives. I am no longer interested. Ever since the situation with OG and them, I'm done. I don't give up. Okay. But if I catch something on the blogs that I want to talk about, I'm going to show up, girl. And so that's what we're here for. And y'all asked. So, apparently Jennifer Williams is out here acting like a fool. Let's listen.
Deal breakers is you cannot be broke. I'm sorry. Like, broke and me don't work. It's true. Like, you could drive for Uber, you could do Postmates. There's so many things you could do online to make money. It's just like, to me, that's no excuse. I can't do broke. I'm allergic to it. I can't.
I actually asked Jen if I could go get a job, and she told me no. And I'm like, damn, why?
What do you mean? You have a job.
I don't have a job. I have a company.
Right, but that's your
that's not a job.
That's your career. That's how you make money.
But I want another. Actually, it's actually not. That's not how I make money.
Babe, you don't make money off of your company. Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I do, but I make money off of a skill.
What are you talking about, sir?
We really want to know. I'm about to get a copyright fucking around with y'all. Hold up.
Like, we live a certain lifestyle and you contribute to a lot of this. He has a skill of trading, and I guess he doesn't like to call it a job.
I could bartend like a...
Girl, it sound like you paying for dick is what it sound like.
A nice hotel, do like 2 nights a week.
I know bartenders, they make great tips, but I don't know if those tips are going to get me a Kelly bag. So one...
Okay. So that's in one breath. Now let's get here.
And then, of course, the situation we talked about with me and parole and still paying restitution.
So he got a career. He's a trader. He won a job. He owed $250,000 in restitution.
Yeah.
It's an astronomical amount that I have to give to them in order to make sure I'm on. And we're talking a little under 250,000.
Christian is on probation from a case 10 years ago that is still affecting his life.
I went to prison behind a toxic relationship.
Really?
Never put my hands on her, right? I'm blocking the door. So I'm trying to have a conversation. It gets heated. And of course, the judge had it out for me. She sent me to prison.
I know about the restitution since day one. However, I didn't know the number. We have this extravagant wedding that is going to cost somewhere near that. It's just bad timing. So basically, there's $250,000 left. That's like $50,000 a month.
$50K. But this is the reason why I want to be released from their control, because there's no hindrance on me traveling outside the country. And I would hate for that to happen a month before our wedding.
Yeah.
This is a fucking scam. She is being scammed.
Well, I think it is time for us to call her.
You got the link?
No.
Who they about to call? Who they about to call? Girl, not in on site saying they the modern day Star Jones and Al Reynolds. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Jen, baby. I know I really do want to find out who his ex-girlfriend is, because I don't believe that you didn't do anything. You got put in jail for how many years? $250,000 restitution, and you mean to tell me the judge had it out for you and you ain't do shit? I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that at all, sir. So I think that she did not do her due diligence with him. And if anybody knows his ex-girlfriend, please run me the information, because I would love to talk to her and ask her what actually happened, because it's given lie, thief, scam. And Jennifer, girl, if you're gonna pay for dick, you can go pay for dick for people who don't have restitution issues. Like, no, don't you fucking dare give that nigga no money. Don't you motherfucking dare give that nigga no money. If she can't tell that he gaming her right now, just getting money out of her, like, girl, he just embarrassed the fuck out of you in a confessional talking about his career doesn't make him any money. His skill makes him money. What are you talking about? It sounds like a skill to give dick. It sounds like my skill is dick. She's obviously thirsty. Girl, you need to go on a pilgrimage. You need to go do some ayahuasca in the motherfucking desert. You need to go talk to some Orishas. You need to go talk to some people that's, in the woods praying over trees and shit. Like, you need to go and touch some grass, bitch, because it makes no sense to me for you to be as independent, as astute, because I feel like Jennifer has always been able to take care of herself, right? Why do you continue to enter in relationships with men that cannot take care of themselves at this point? Get the dick from the broke niggas and leave them where they are. Stop trying to husband these niggas. If he broke and he need money for restitution, that's somebody that you need to go and fuck ever so often and leave him where he at. Because he's just using you. He don't really love you. He don't really care about you. He's just using you. And you know that. And you gonna let him? You pretty with coochie and money, and you gonna let this nigga use you and then discard you when he no longer wants to be bothered with you. And see, I can already tell by looking at him, that's the type of nigga that whenever he decide he don't want you no more, he gonna dress you down like you ain't shit. He gonna talk about you bad. Anything you ever share with that nigga, he gonna throw it in your face to make you feel like shit. I'm just telling you right now, it's given. That's the type of nigga that will publicly embarrass you once the relationship is over. So please be careful. Be safe out here, Jennifer, because you like to get with men that do shit like that to you, that love to like humiliate you publicly. I'm sad for you, but this your life, girl. Do what you want to do. If you want to, exactly. If you want to have your clown mask on, do it. Well, with that being said, girl, Miss Chocolate Diva, thank you for the super chat. Just saying hey to the Bon Squad. Finished school. I'm an RN now. Yes, congratulations. Congratulations, my love. Thank you for the super chat. I love when the girls accomplish their goals. Okay, that's a good check. Ascension Intentions, thank you for being a member for 12 months. You see Scrappy now has his YouTube channel. Oh, so now you want to do something. Girl, I guess we'll have something to talk about later then. Ooh, ain't nothing like another nigga calling you a bum that's going to make you go to work, huh? Not your baby mamas and your kids and shit. But another nigga telling you a bum will make you go to work. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Comment, like, subscribe, do the thing. Follow me on my social media, and